Investigation in private homes, December 2024. Every private home case is different and absolutely incredible. I really enjoy going to their homes to discover their misadventures and see the different paranormal events that affect them, that terrify them, and that sometimes even make them question everything they thought they knew. We live in a world of appearances where we often wonder what the guy next door thinks of us, when instead we should be asking ourselves, what is it like to be in that guy's shoes? That's exactly what I do. When I visit families, I put myself in their place, I try to experience the terror they go through in order to help them better. And tonight I'm taking you to the home of someone who is experiencing these paranormal phenomena, who lives in constant terror in their apartment.
In the back near the fields, I see shadows passing by. I don't understand. Shadows?
I don't feel right at the end. Human-shaped.
Human-shaped, yes.
I'm going to set everything up to try to help them, including the night vision cameras, but also use my skills as a paranormal investigator to try to make contact with the entities present in their home. There, it's going off. Yeah, there was something. What is this nonsense? Hi, I'm Fabrice Rec, and welcome to my world, the world of the paranormal. You know, ever since I've been in the world of the paranormal, those of you who have followed me for so many years, you're used to seeing me help families, help individuals. Today we're going to look at what kind of entities can haunt these houses, what kind of entities make these families feel uneasy in their own homes. And first of all, why do these entities haunt these houses? First of all, when we talk about haunted houses, there are several different places, not just houses, that can also be haunted by spirits. In the three most famous cases, we have the Banff Springs Hotel in Canada, Glamis Castle in Scotland, and of course, in France, the Catacombs of Paris. So that's basically it for haunted places other than houses. When it comes to haunted houses, we often deal with their former owners. Indeed, they are attached to their place of residence and do not want to leave it under any circumstances after their death. Another reason is that an entity may become attached to a family and follow them after death to protect them. Another case of haunting is due to poorly conducted Ouija sessions or seances. It may also happen that an entity is attached to a person and tries by all means to make contact with them. Which brings us to tonight's family, this person who called me to conduct an investigation at their home. Because she really didn't feel safe. In this video you'll see her story, especially her interview.
So, hello Fabrice, I'm reaching out to you because there are things happening at my place that I don't really like. So I would like you to help me because I'm not really feeling very comfortable. Specifically, it started when my son was taking a shower and there were 3 knocks on the door. He said to come in, but I didn't hear him because I was in the kitchen. I was making dinner and I was with my friend. And we didn't hear anything. We didn't hear any of that. And he came out panicked. But why did you knock when I said to come in? I said, but I didn't knock. I was making dinner. So first of all, that's one thing. He didn't really buy it because he said, but what is it? What's going on? There was my cat's reaction.
Right.
She loves it when I cuddle her and everything, and then she had an unexplainable reaction. She scratched my face. She got scared. She had a really hard time calming down. I tried to calm her down, to cuddle her and everything, and in the end, she stared at a spot with wide eyes. She had a very hard time calming down. And then there are shadows.
Shadows?
Shadows. For example, I'll be doing something and suddenly I see a shadow pass by. I go into the hallway, I don't see anything.
Human shapes?
Nothing at all. Human shapes, yes. And something else happened too. One evening I was in my room and I always leave the door slightly open. And I heard, that's how it is. Yeah. By saying, that's how it is, but in a hoarse voice, I could tell it was a man's voice.
Did you recognize that voice?
What?
Did you recognize that voice, or was it unfamiliar to you?
No, not really, but why say to me, that's how it is? I didn't understand, actually, and it was really audible. I really heard it clearly.
Okay, that's crazy. And do you ever feel anything touching you, like someone's touching you?
No, but I do get chills, yes.
Is it an apartment, a house?
It's an apartment.
So it's in a building then?
Yes.
That's right. Is the building old?
Yes, it's old.
Alright, it's a very old building. And the electricity, is everything up to code?
Yes, because actually back in the day it was a big house, and the owner renovated it not so long ago. He divided it into 3 apartments.
Alright.
So everything is up to code. I even asked him to confirm it for me. Yes, he did it, and it wasn't that long ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Does the little one feel that something is going on?
Yes, he's a bit like me.
He feels it. How old is he?
He's 15 years old.
Yes, kind of a little grown up.
Yes. That's right, but he feels many things.
Yes? How do you feel in this house? Do you feel oppressed?
Sometimes I don't feel very at ease, yeah. Especially when there are things like shadows but well, it's okay, it's not going to make me run away, but I have a lot of questions and I need answers.
Did you do Ouija sessions that might have triggered this?
I did Ouija sessions when I was younger.
Alright.
So did it follow me? I don't know, no.
I don't think so. It could, but maybe it would have been a bit more violent. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see all that when we get there. In everyday life, you're fine, you know? I mean, you're not a depressed person.
Oh no, not at all, not at all. And, well, I'm not afraid of it, personally, I'm not afraid, but I do wonder about it a lot, yes, to know who's there, you know.
Alright, well listen, we'll take a look at all of this and then we'll try to help you. To find out a little more, so what's going to happen is that I'm going to do this investigation, then I'll work on it some more, and then I'll publish it. Once it's published, we'll try to get back in touch, let's say 1 or 2 months later, to see how things are going for you.
Alright.
And then, to know if a second follow-up is needed, or if everything has settled down, that's it.
Alright.
Okay. Well, see you very soon for the shoot. Investigation night, September 2024. Hi friends, welcome to this new paranormal investigation at a family's home. Here, we're going to meet someone who feels oppressive sensations and seems to see shadows appearing. But you already heard all that in the interview. We're going to start right away, without further delay, the paranormal investigation, to try to find out a bit more. So, what we're going to do is we're also going to break things up with some Ouija sessions to try to find out a bit more about what's happening in this apartment. So, we're in an apartment and there are several other apartments upstairs and maybe downstairs too, I can't remember. But in any case, I haven't heard any nearby noise that could disturb this investigation. Well, as usual, what I did was set up 2 night vision cameras, which will be recording from the beginning to the end of this investigation. Good evening. Are there any people here who are lost, who have been dead for a little while? And who want to make themselves known? I've provided some equipment. You trigger the device like this, okay? I'm here to communicate with you. Alright, so this will go pretty quickly because it's true that the apartment isn't very big. Even without saying anything, we can still get results. As you know, it always needs to start up and warm up. So I introduce myself and take a quick look around. And then I give them a 15-minute break. And often that's when it starts. We're going to check out the water source. Because often a lot happens in homes too, especially in bathrooms. What people say in paranormal circles. It's that entities are supposedly attracted to any water source. Strange, isn't it? That's how it is. It's often said that entities are drawn to bathrooms, restrooms, and any water source. Let's take a quick look at whether these claims are true, and whether indeed water can provide the energy entities need to manifest. I did a lot of online research beyond what some mediums claim. What I found is that the symbol of purification, protection and healing makes the Ganges both a symbol of life and a place where one can eliminate spiritual impurities, thus getting closer to the sacred source of life. The Roman Catholic Church uses holy water for spiritual protection. Well, we shouldn't forget that water is the source of life. Without water, there would be no life on Earth. But for me, I also have a hypothesis that water constantly gives off an energy, and entities could use it precisely to recharge themselves. By digging a little deeper on the internet, I found a theory. According to one theory, water amplifies spiritual energy. Water can have an impact on human behavior and emotions. In both normal and paranormal contexts, this same spiritual amplification allows ghosts and spirits to travel more easily through liquids than through solids, or even through the air. You'll see, the rest of the investigation will be incredible. At one point, there will be a lot of EVP, electronic voice phenomena, voices coming from nowhere, and I don't hear them on the spot. That's extremely strange. They'll be banging all around. At the same time, you'll see that I won't be calm at all throughout this incredible period. You can knock on a door. Apparently you knock here, like this. Do you know how to knock again? Knock. But what are these voices I hear in the analysis? It's crazy, right? How come I didn't hear it on the spot? It's a big mystery. It chills me to the bone. I feel like it's speaking an unknown language. You can trigger the equipment right here. There you go. So you know I'm here to communicate and connect with you. You must not be a bad person because I feel good here. But I would like to know if you need help. Huh? That could be great to know. Okay? At that very moment, I'm completely confused. I feel like there's something going on in this house. Yet, I don't hear all those voices that show up on the audio recordings. But I know something is happening. Okay. What I'm going to do is close the bedroom doors. Like this. To use the equipment there for now. You're touching me. First door closed. Second door closed. For some time now, I've loved doing short Ouija sessions here and there, left and right, right and left. Just short sessions so I know what I'm stepping into. Also to learn a bit more about paranormal manifestations, especially in families. And then it gives me a course of action, so I can handle it better. And thus, to be able to help especially the entities that are likely to be in these houses. But also help these families, so be careful. Ouija is not an exact science. There are some truly incredible answers. But I always told the people who used the Ouija board with me. Sure, despite the extraordinary answers that can come out of these Ouija sessions, you have to take that with a grain of salt. Because it's still spiritual. And you really can't prove it scientifically. It's exactly the same. When I help spirits cross over to the other side, towards the light, well, I have no proof of that. I do it because I believe in it and it doesn't hurt anyone. We'll see. The day I go to the other side, either I'll be applauded like a king or they'll all make fun of me. We'll see on the big day, hopefully as late as possible. And you'll see that these parts of the session are going to be truly incredible. You placed your hands on the planchette. So the main thing you see is not to press down. And be very gentle. I invite those present here to express themselves on this board, all the good spirits who want to communicate with me. Are you here? Let's go. Is there anyone who wants to communicate with us? Yes. Okay, do you live in this apartment? Go ahead. Yes.
Yes, d'accord.
Are you a bad person? No, okay. How long has it been? It's just hard to say. How many years have you lived in this apartment since your death? If you can't answer, just say no. Four? 7? 47 years old. Are the buildings here really that beautiful? Yes. Alright, oh yeah, they're really that beautiful. Can you tell me what the date is today, please? 2. 0. 2. 4. Is that right? Yes, okay. Do you agree? Before that, I just want to know, do you need to go toward the light? Yes, okay. And do you agree that we do this together and try to communicate using my equipment before I send you toward the light later tonight? Do you agree? Great, so when I take my camera with the equipment, you stay next to me and you try to do everything I tell you to do, okay? That's great. After that, we'll come back to you, try to communicate through the Ouija board and send you to the light to reunite with your loved ones, okay? Okay, for now, just give me your first name. We'll try to get more information later, alright? What's your first name, please? P? Go ahead, continue. I? D? R? Ah, okay. And E? Your name is Pierre, right? Alright. How many of you are there? How many people like you are here? Can you give a number? Oh, you're all alone? Alright, Pierre, okay. Alright, okay. Well, since you're not telling me more about yourself, I'll try to record your own voice through my devices. So I have devices I'm going to use to try to... Actually, this device is a recorder. You'll see, I'll have headphones and you'll need to speak into it so I can try to get your voice, because once I analyze this video, that way I'll try to get your voice, okay? Okay. Yes, okay. I'll show you another great device that lets me hear you directly. So, it's technology. I guess you probably didn't know about this in your time, but you'll tell me what year you're from later at the second session. I'll show you a device. It's good and just a bit noisy, nothing to fear. So this is the device. Look, you see, I'm going to scan the radio frequencies and you'll need to insert your voice into the radio frequencies to communicate with me. And later, with this device, I'll ask you the year of your death. Did you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes.
Did you trigger the small white device earlier when you heard the child's voice say, "Do you want to play with me?" Was that you when I was setting up the equipment? Yes, okay.
A few hours earlier, during the preparation for the investigation,
We'll do this differently. I should put it on there.
Hello, you're right in front. Do you want to play with me? Don't be afraid, I just want you to play.
With me? Well, that's not normal. You don't need to fear these devices. They simply show me you're here. And I have another device on the bed. It's also to show your presence. Alright? You need to get closer. It will sense your energy. I know it uses a lot of energy and doesn't always work, but it can still go off. Yes. And you'll see, I also have this device that will allow me to detect you. I'll ask you at some point to stand in front of me. See? For example, I say stand in front of me. You'll need to stand less than a meter in front of me, and it will show little red dots indicating that Pierre is in front of me. Alright? Did you understand that? There you go. There you go. But Pierre, I really want you to do this willingly. I don't want to force you to do it. Alright? There you go. Hence my next question. Put the pointer back in the middle, Pierre. Thank you. Does it bother you to try to communicate with me with all my equipment tonight? Does it bother you? Yes or no? Ah, great. You must be a little curious too. Exactly. Now you can tell me anything, even if your message gets missed. And later, at the end, when we're done communicating with all my devices, we'll come back to the Ouija. We'll try to see if the answers I was able to get match what you're going to tell me on the board. And then, after that, it will be time to thank you and send you on to continue your life, actually on the other side, and to see all your loved ones you haven't seen in a very long time. Okay? Thank you, Pierre. We'll meet again in a little while. See you soon, Pierre. Goodbye. Are you coming, Pierre? We're going to do several tests. So there you go. As you saw in this session, the subject was really amazing. We brought in a good person who needs help, but who will basically spend the evening with me to try to give me the best possible results. That's really what we're going to try, because if the scientific results match the Ouija results, then that would be something huge. And that's really the goal of this evening. Not only that, but the first thing is to help Pierre, this person, this entity who might be stuck here, to guide him toward his loved ones. But the second thing is that he will help us understand a bit more about the paranormal world. There you go, Pierre. Can you stand right in front of me? You're on the side, stand in front of me. Does it pick up the walls? It'd be good if it picked up the walls. Now normally it doesn't pick up anything anymore. Stand in front of me, Pierre. Are you coming? I don't know if it's picking up the door. Is that you over there on the side? Was there a little dot on the side? Well, unfortunately, the place is too cramped to work with this 180-degree version of the ghost radar. I decided to go into the bedroom where there's a lot more space. Let's go into the bedroom. Let's go into the bedroom. That way, it won't pick up the walls. Good, right in front of me. Please stand in front of the device I'm holding. Is it you I'm picking up right now? Stand up straight. You're close now. Because the dot that stayed off to the side, that's normal, the small red dot. Earlier though, the dot was just to the side. Come closer. It picked it up. It picked up something. Come closer again, please. There you go, that's good. Stand in front. There you go, now I'm sure. Try to touch my hand, please. There, it's not picking up the connection. That's something already. I'm asking a lot from you, Pierre. Hey, see the small white sensor on top of the furniture? You triggered it earlier. Can you do it again? Trigger it, please. Are you able to trigger it? Well, on the furniture, he's not scared, huh? See, it's not triggering now, so it detected something before.
Ok. Voici.
Something else? This ghost radar is incredible. I can't wait in a few days to get the latest version, the one that's stationary. Thanks again to you, Alex, really, for this incredible device. I'm getting amazing results with it. You saw, though, with this model, I can't be in the small hallways because it's always going to pick up on the sides. Well, you have to take into account what's in the middle, but when in doubt, it's a bit tricky. The new ghost radar will let me work in much more confined spaces, which is great. That'll be interesting. You saw it still picked up something in the bedroom. It's still pretty incredible and I love how it moves. You'll see later, the ghost radar is going to be even more amazing. The results will be even more convincing. Synchronizing the audio tracks. 1, 2, 3. Pierre, do you remember when I asked you to leave a message for the people watching you? Or a message for your family? Can you leave it for me in this microphone I'm holding in my hand? Alright? You can also call yourself in a door. Are you there, Pierre? I'll hear you directly. You can also play with the device with the antenna. I know I'm asking a lot. Afterwards, I'll take you to the other side. Can you give me a yes or a no? I'm asking a lot of you, I know. Thank you. Can you also tell me your first name? Watch, if I touch the antenna, it does this. Did you see? Can you do that? Did you click? Did you move? Did you move? No? No? It's... We'll check. Can you also tell me how old you were when you passed away? How old were you? How old were you when you left? That's weird. There's something weird here. Do my devices scare you? You're wary of my devices, but you don't have to be with me. You know that. Will you be happy to see your loved ones again on the other side? Will you come next to me? Will you come sit next to me? will be analyzed. So I made some tapes. So all these tapes that I take, of course, are analyzed later on the computer to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because it can happen that even if I have the headset, everything is amplified, they're recording their voices and I don't hear them, and we only get them later, recorded on the tapes that we analyze afterward. It's an EVP recording. What we're going to do now, it's been a long time since we've done it. I'm going to take some temperature readings to see if the ambient temperature drops, so that would mean they're drawing energy to try to communicate with us. Exactly. We assume that the entities, what they do is draw energy from the ambient temperature in order to manifest themselves. They need energy. That's why during different paranormal investigations, we've had significant drops in temperature. We assume that they need all kinds of energy to basically recharge so they can communicate with us. When we talk about energy, there's of course temperature energy, battery energy, and the energy from our physical bodies. That's also why we're often very tired after a paranormal investigation, after a Ouija session, and why we always have battery problems in the field. So here we always map out a grid. 22.8, 22.7, 22.8, 23. Oh. 23.5, 22.3, average temperature of 22.5. Here, as you could see, we have an average temperature of 22.5 degrees. We have some small differences of 3 degrees here and there, nothing unusual. We'll really start to worry when the temperature suddenly drops by 6 to 10 degrees. For now, since I've been investigating the paranormal, I've only experienced some pretty incredible drops in temperature. I've even had times where there was a 25-degree drop in temperature in just 10 minutes. It can also happen that the temperature rises by several degrees. But that's never happened to me yet. So, for what's next? Ah, there was a noise over there. You're right in front of me, Pierre. Is that you, Pierre? I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach, which is good. Are you there? Without sound, the cameras recorded me too. Something knocked right there. Pierre? It's a bit cooler. I'm getting a few chills. There, it's going off. Is there someone here? Are you still on the bed? All right, here we go. I'm going to try to go all the way to the back now. No, it's not the machine that detects. There's energy on the bed. Afterwards, the energy we detect is very weak. There's someone in this room. We're going to take a look around. It's not normal for it to do that. You see, now there's nothing left. Above the bed, I do. Ah, yes, some controls in the room. The spot seems stronger above the bed. There's something here. Is it Pierre? In any case, there's definitely some energy here. I'll go to the outlet if there's nothing there. There's a screen on the bed. Down there, there's a kind of energy that's not very strong, but it looks like the strongest point is right there. There, that's where it was. Alright, here we go. There wasn't much before that. Well. Oh wow, I even got chills. Now it's almost nothing. What is this madness?
Is that you, Pierre? Are you there? Make it go red if it's you. Come closer. Go ahead, make it go red a little more. Go ahead, a little more. Come really close. Does it take a lot of energy? A little more.
Is it him? Is it Pierre?
Go ahead, come closer. Come closer again.
Oh, that's crazy. There's an energy in this room. Guys, this is wild. There's an energy in this room. Well, yeah. Is it my brain? I don't know, but there's an energy here. This is crazy. So upstairs, there's no signal anymore. She's not there anymore. There, it's blinking. That's crazy. So, I can't tell you what it is. Is there a power outage? Well, there are the meters. Of course, the meters, they turn red. It's the electricity. But as soon as we move away from the meter, there you go. So, not the meter. Otherwise, it would pick up in the kids' room. You see here, it stays green. But as soon as we enter the room, come on, follow me. Follow me, I'm telling you. There you go. As soon as we enter the room, there's an energy that I can't quite describe to you. And now it's gone. It's not a constant energy. There's something moving. Well?
In the red. Ballon rouge.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's cool.
Come on, get closer to me. Come on, touch the device. Touch the device.
This is crazy. Alright, okay, there's an energy present here. An energy, I got Najat. It's going to take more measurements because it's here, so is it paranormal or not? It's still suspicious. We'll continue with the next part. The results in any case are incredible too. So, some of you might say to me, yes, why don't you just turn off the main circuit breaker to cut all the electricity in the house? Because, first of all, there are freezers running, there are alarms that are on, so we can't just cut the power like that. Sometimes it's just not possible at all. There are alarms connected because of the freezers and so on. But what we do, we're not stupid. We always check first for any possible electrical leakage in the house. We always do a quick check with the K2 and tri-field to see exactly where the electrical leakage is. So, especially of course near the outlets and the electric meter, that's where the K2 will naturally react. It goes up, but in the bedroom there it was extremely strange, especially since it's concentrated above the bed. Now I'm going to take the ghost radar. I want to find out a bit more about this energy that's here. If it's our friend Pierre, the ghost radar will also detect an invisible mass right in front of me. And that's crazy. Alright, the experiment I'm going to do. Since there's an energy concentrated on the child's bed, we're going to try to detect it with the detector. Yeah, there was something. What is this weird stuff? There really is something. There's something. It's you, Pierre. This is crazy.
There, on the sides, we don't take that into account. Here, it's really straight ahead.
It's gone. You saw that, guys, it detected something, whereas if it were a regular egg, look.
There's someone here. Oh, wow.
This is crazy. The results match. The results match the K2 meter.
There's something moving.
Which is not always present in the same place and comes back there. Well, that's all I wanted to know. That's huge. You see, it doesn't detect all the time. There's something in front of us, guys. If that's you, Pierre, thanks. The results, there we go. There's nothing left. It's wild, look, nothing's left. It's better now.
Is it still like that? Oh, and it changes, huh? Look, it changes.
Well, guys, it's crazy. This can't be a coincidence. So we have a presence with the K2 and we also have a presence with the ghost radar. So both results together, well, they look alike. Is it a coincidence? You're starting to get familiar with it. The ghost radar is a device that sends out waves that bounce off a mass, and this one detects between 0 and 1 meter. In the video, you can see I'm over a meter from the bed with nothing nearby, so neither the bed nor the pod could be triggering it. I made sure that the area was clear. Also, you can see that the results aren't always the same. Sometimes it appears, sometimes it disappears, sometimes it appears, sometimes it disappears, and that's without me moving. So, it's absolutely certain. It's not the ghost radar, the bed, or the pod, it's something that comes and goes. Now, what we're going to do is try to get some answers with the spirit box. I would really like to have Pierre's first name, and I would also like to have the date of his death and how old he was. Pierre, I have in my hand.
Do you remember?
I told you about it when we were doing Lucha. I had a device that can give me your voice, actually. You'll be able to record your voice on the tapes, this device.
So that we can communicate, I'm going to put it there in the room.
Because there's a lot of energy and we're going to try to talk. Okay, I'm settling in here now. Are you there, Pierre?
Can you give me your first name? Can you remind me where we first connected? What was the board called?
I think it's the night, John. It's midnight, it's the witching hour. How old were you when you left? Take the energy, huh, Pierre? He's a fucking... Is there a lady here? Pierre? In what year did you leave us? Oh ho. I don't know if he has, but... How many of you are here? There are voices on the radio, but there are voices here too. I get chills. Can you tell me my first name if you remember what my name is? What is my first name? Please tell me my first name. So I think he said it there, I'm not 100% sure. Come on, say my first name. Okay, Pierre, are we meeting at Jean's? Okay, Pierre, see you in a bit. So, this investigation is weird. Even though I know it's a good entity, I'm still here feeling stressed, especially with the answers from the spirit box. They seem really surprising to me because I really feel like there are several entities present here in particular. As you saw, I got insulted. You know, it's a pretty crazy pressure. It rises from your stomach and you feel your heart beating. It makes you... Does it put pressure on you? Even though I feel that the place is peaceful, I feel that with the Ouija, there weren't any demons. There weren't any bad entities. There weren't any crazy phenomena that could suggest some negative energy. But despite everything, I have this constant pressure that's there, and that's pretty surprising. This constant pressure, as if it's circling around me or wants to grab me. Take my energy, drain me, it's pretty weird. Drain my energy. It's not all the time. Sometimes we have good feelings, sometimes. We're fine, we're calm, but sometimes it's like our instinct tells us, watch out, Fabrice, it's not what you think, there's someone else here. It's strange. Yet, you'll see that next, we'll be dealing with our friend Pierre, who will tell us a bit more about his previous life. So what we'll do is go to the Ouija board to see if Pierre really spoke with us, but I still feel like there are other entities here. I don't know, we'll try to see about that. Pierre, are you here? Alright, Pierre, was it you, Pierre, who communicated with me all evening? Alright, Pierre, was it you who was on the son's bed because I detected the energy? Alright, okay, when I send you to the other side, will the energy still be present? No, okay, so it was you who passed in front of the ghost radar, right? Alright, okay, in any case, it was really nice to communicate with you, yes.
Yes.
Did it take a lot of energy out of you? Alright, okay. Do you still have a little bit of energy left to communicate with me for 5 more minutes? Alright, when you went to the other side, how old were you? 3? 37 years old, is that right?
Yes.
What year was that? Do you remember the year? What year was it, please? 1... 9 1 3 in 1919, is that right? Yes, so you were 37 years old in 1919. Did you die in this house? No. Okay, so you were in this house because you followed some people? Yes, were they family members? Okay, and they've passed away since then, is that right? Are any family members still alive? Okay, and on the other side, I think you'll reunite with people you knew back then. Yes, you must be looking forward to it.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Pierre, did you die of illness? Alright, okay, I think it's time to send you to the other side, alright? You must be in a hurry, I am, yeah? Do you have a little message to leave me before you go?
yes.
Go ahead, write it down. It starts with M. R. C.
E.
No, I'm touched. Thank you, Pierre. I should be the one thanking you for reaching out. I think we had a nice evening, all things considered. I admit there are always some scares. Yes. You're making the lady next to me shake. She's shaking right now. Oh, goodbye. I've never had a planchette zigzag like that. Okay, Pierre, I'm sending you to join your people on the other side. In any case, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know that's my job. Helping you has become my job. Initially, I researched the paranormal to better understand what I was getting into. Then, little by little, I'm here helping both the people in this world and you on the other side. It's always an honor to help you. Thanks, Pierre. Place the planchette in the center. I'll send you to the other side. If it doesn't work, once you're on the other side, I'll call to check if you're there, but I think it will work well. I invite all the guides, all the angels, all the beings of light to kindly accompany Pierre, who passed away in 1919 at the age of 37. It's time for you, Pierre, to open this door of light, to cross over to the other side so that you can be reunited with your loved ones. And continue your evolution. Thank you. Goodbye, Pierre. Don't look back. It was an honor to meet you tonight. Good luck to you, and we'll meet again whenever you want. Goodbye, Pierre. Pierre, are you here? Pierre, present. Okay, the pointer is empty, completely empty. Okay, Pierre has left. So, we're going to check right away if this energy is still in the child's room. If it's not there anymore, then that's just crazy. Alright, we're going straight to the kid's room to see if that energy is still there. We can say there's nothing left. Yeah. There's a small green light blinking, but really nothing like before. It's crazy. Well, the energy is still much weaker than it was earlier. However, we're still at 1.5, almost 2 milligauss. And that can also naturally give the child a headache. So, what needs to be done is to check that. Maybe we should ask an electrician or someone qualified. Is it possible that there's a natural energy loss? I'm telling you, it's nothing like before. It used to go all the way up into the orange. And several times. We detected something on the ghost radar. So, there is still some kind of natural energy here. I feel like it's in the child's room. So, have it checked by professionals for the family's well-being. There you go, my friends, this investigation is now over. It was really very interesting compared to the results obtained without analysis. I'm excited to see how this turns out. We'll be right back in the office for the conclusion of this episode. Well done, well done. That's another investigation under my belt. I've lost count of family investigations. Those of you who've been following me for a long time have seen dozens and dozens of families and different people. People who have experienced similar things and also things that are completely different. This might be the first time we're dealing with a single entity that needs help, that's present here in this house. Then, as I told you earlier, there were those responses on the spirit box. For me, I had the impression that there were several entities. Were they passing entities who thought, hey, there's some light, I'll go say hi to Fabrice? That's possible too. Was it Marie who tried to talk to me, yet she knows? Marie, my guide when I'm filming, unless I call her, she shouldn't try to interact with me. I mean, Marie knows. She knows very well that when I'm doing investigations, she shouldn't interact with me, only when I call her when I need her. So as not to mislead me in the paranormal results I might get. Whether it's the Ouija session or the pendulum. With the pendulum I always deal with Marie, but also during EVP sessions or during spirit box sessions. Anyway, that's not the topic for tonight. What interests us tonight is this family, this lady. Apparently things are a bit better. Wait and see what happens next. You have to wait a few months before really following up. If another investigation is needed, she'll let me know later. For now, things seem a bit better. She's less stressed and there are fewer paranormal events. What I liked was the interaction I was able to have with the K2 and having the same interactions that I was able to have with the ghost radar. That was a positive point. Because the results matched across two different devices. That for me is a positive point. The EVPs, that was quite surprising. I couldn't manage to decipher them. Was it speaking another language? I don't know. Or was it simply auditory pareidolia? That's possible too. It remains in the realm of the paranormal. We can't know everything and always have the right answers. But that's still quite disturbing, that part. After that, as you heard, there were no more EVPs for the rest of the evening. The feelings, as I told you, sometimes good, sometimes not so good, sometimes anxious, sometimes calm. It was pretty random that night. The responses on the SB7 were also really surprising. You saw for a moment, I think it called me an asshole. Well, I'm used to that. I'm surprised it's Pierre, because that's actually an entity that just showed up quickly and left right away. I don't know, it's still a mystery. We also heard women's voices. I can't tell you exactly what it was. The positive thing tonight as well was those two Ouija sessions, which were very interesting and very constructive. Especially the first one, which gave me guidance on the next steps for the investigation. And the second is to learn more about Pierre. And to be able to take him to the other side as well. So, as I told you, when I send entities to the other side, I'm not sure it works. There you go, it doesn't hurt to try. Apparently I can do it, so I do it. When in doubt, I do it. If it can help both the living and the dead, I do it really, when in doubt. I can't say I'm 100% sure that I'm helping entities go to the other side. I don't know, but when in doubt, I do it. So, as I often say, either when I pass to the other side, I'll be applauded, there will be plenty who will come to thank me, that would be cool, or they'll all make fun of me and say, you really got fooled. That'll be the surprise, but there you go. When in doubt, I'll keep doing it, and even for myself, deep down, telling myself that I'm helping the deceased. That I'm also helping the living, it feels good to know that. So, I'll keep doing it. But I'll be honest with you, I don't really know if it works. We'll see. We'll see when the time comes. Alright, bye. There, we tried to get haha. Ha, damn, the human body. Damn, you touch, you burp, your nose itches, your ass itches. You can't take it anymore, damn. Every time, man. Alright, let's start over. If you watched the video until the end, write Fabrice44 in the comments.